Sunday. It's your girl back again trying to do a little vloggy vlog. It's about one on the dot. We're headed to Sam's Club real quick in Walmart. I don't need a bunch of stuff. I just need a couple of things. This ear, you guys, it's still healing, and I'm trying to like tuck it under my hat so it doesn't touch anything because it's itchy. I have a bunch of stuff in my car that I have to take out, like my winter clothes. It is October 5th today. And my car is reading 76 right now. Yesterday, y'all, it was, bro, I don't know what it was, but it was hot as hell yesterday. I thought we were back in summer because I just was like, why is it so hot in October? I mean, New York is like this though. You can go from it being super hot to super cold, then back to super hot, then back to cold, then cold, then you get a day or two where it's like, oh, it's spring again. Like, I really shouldn't be surprised. This is definitely New York weather. So there's that. It's a beautiful day. I love this time of year where it's not too hot or cold. It's just warm. Like, you can wear a t-shirt and then maybe later on it's gonna be a little chilly. I have a little lightweight jacket that I'm gonna just wrap around my waist. Sometimes you get into the stores and it's freezing, you need something on your arms. But other than that, you guys, the weather's been pretty good. I did see next week, like tomorrow up until Wednesday, we're still in the 80s, and then Wednesday it drops down to like 59 as the high. You see, just like that. There's a house for sale, you guys, on this road that is close to the apartment where I am, and I want to look at it. It's one level, which is kind of weird to me. I've never lived in a one level house, so I don't know, but I want to look at it because this area, this block specifically, I love it. I love it. But I still have another 6 months on my lease, y'all, so it's not even like I can freaking, I mean, I could break my lease, but then I lose my deposit, and we ain't trying to lose nothing. So I mean, and I don't know, like, because I haven't rented an apartment in so long. If you break your lease, do they report that on your credit? Like, as long as you were there, you paid your rent. But if you break the lease and let them keep your deposit, do they report that on your credit? I gotta look into that, because if that house is something that I like, yeah, it's always good to try to look at homes before it becomes like the winter or the fall, because the leaves and the ice and the snow, it just kind of covers up everything. Like, now is the perfect time, I feel like, to if you're gonna buy something, like, you need to look before it starts getting really nasty outside. But I think I'm just gonna chill, y'all. Like, y'all know I told y'all in my last video, and maybe a couple videos before that like, the adjustment of living in an apartment is a lot. But it's not so much where I'm like, oh my God, you know what I mean? I've lived in an apartment before my parents could afford a house. We lived in an apartment. It's not like I've never lived in an apartment before, but I have not lived in an apartment in a very long time. So yes, this is an adjustment for me. And the biggest adjustment, I will say, is space and having to deal with other people. So, just like neighbors. Oh, y'all can't see it. When I come back, I'm gonna try to show y'all this house right here that they decorated for Halloween. I have the camera facing me, but when we come back up this road coming back, I'm gonna try to have the camera facing that house. They really did like a good job. I actually want to come on Halloween or during the night to see what it looks like lit up. I saw it the other day. I was coming home, but it was still daylight, so I couldn't see it lit up. Yeah, you guys, I'm just on here. Y'all know this is my virtual diary. For those that don't know, this is a new channel. I lost a subscriber, and now it's so easy to know if I lose a subscriber because I don't even have 100 subscribers on this channel. So, you know, somebody unsubscribed from my last video. I don't know. There's a couple of things I was going to talk about, and once we get back to the house, you know, people be irritated with certain things that you say, and that's just the reality of being on social media. Everyone is not going to agree with you. Everyone's not going to like you. Everyone's not going to be team you. You know, certain things you say. I remember one girl was super cool with me. We were like, we weren't besties, but we had a good YouTube relationship. And I said something about women getting surgery, like she didn't like because she had surgery. I was not even thinking about this girl because I totally forgot about her having surgery. But she had surgery, and me saying something about what I was observing in my neighborhood where I worked, about women who have surgery, and she was so offended by what I said, taking it personally when it wasn't personally. This is for rent. It's a big ass house. Did she unsubscribe? And in my right mind, I was like, I'm gonna say something. And then I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing, bro. I'm not chasing nobody that don't want to be around. There's tons of people who I watch that I adore, that I do not agree with everything that they say. And if I don't agree with what you say, that's fine. That doesn't mean I have to unsubscribe or block you or whatever. Like, we are all different. Like, we're not gonna all have the same, you know, opinions and thoughts and all the time, you know, like, and that's okay. Like, I don't understand people. Y'all don't realize that people are different, and that's okay. Everybody is not the same. Everybody's not meant to be the same. So, you know, if I say something that you don't necessarily agree with, you don't have to agree with it. That is my opinion, and it's not made to offend you or anybody else personally. It's just my thoughts, and my thoughts and opinions change like everybody else's. Like, some things you may feel one way, you know, like 1 year, and then maybe the next year you were exposed to something else and you may feel differently. Hello, sir, on a motorcycle. Like, you don't see the light change? He's sitting there looking at something else. Everybody got their bikes out today because it is just a beautiful day. If you ride, I know a couple people who ride, and I know that they're out today. It is just perfect weather for that. So I do have to go to Sam's Club, and I do have to go to Walmart. We're gonna go to Sam's Club first, and then I don't think it's nice enough to have shorts on though. I don't know. Oh, Sadie too, I guess. There's a couple of things I wanted to look for in Sam's, and then Walmart I need a couple things, just a couple things. I don't want to spend more than like $120. Like, I'm assuming that's what I'm gonna spend on the things that I need. I'm making chopped cheese tonight, but after this week we are going back to our Mediterranean menus. So I have tons of cookbooks that focus on Mediterranean diets, and that is the diet that I had for many years. That is what I fed my family. That is how I maintain my health. And if you do your research, then you know Mediterranean diets are one of the best diets, and I'm going back to that. So it's a lot of like vegetables and fresh fruits and things like that, but it's very tasty. There are meats. You can eat meat. Y'all already know I only eat top quality meat. I do not eat any meat that is not organic, and if I can't get organic, it must not have steroids, hormones, any synthetics. So sometimes it's hard for me to actually find what I need, because a lot of these meats, they're filled with chemicals. But where I live, I will say that I'm grateful that I have plenty of healthy options and places that I can go. Yes, you're going to spend a little bit more money, but what else should you be spending your money on? Oh, okay, you should be spending your money on the things that matter if you're trying to live a long, healthy life. And that I am. I want to do so many things. Like I said, y'all, I have another decade to work before I can retire. I feel like I've been working all my life, and I have. And when I say, oh, another decade, it just sounds so crazy. Like, I gotta work a whole nother decade? Like, bruh, this is insanity. But it is what it is. And I guess, like, it's not really that crazy when you think about it. Since I've been, working, the time did fly. I took a shortcut, y'all. You ain't really supposed to go this way. But who gonna stop me, huh? Who gonna stop me? Nobody. Oh, didn't I say I wanted to go to Sam's Club first? I forgot there was a car wash over here. I should let them wash my car. My car, it's not filthy, but it ain't been washed in a minute. In the inside, I've been transporting things here and there. How often y'all wash your car? Leave in the comments, how often do you wash your vehicle? Like, is it like once a month? Come on, pay attention. I need to get another plant too. So I have my croton. It's on my balcony. It's doing really, really well. But I want to get a mum. Y'all know when I lived in my house, this is the time of year when I got my mums. I think Sam's Club probably. Are you cooked? Okay. Bro, what we doing? I promise y'all, people don't know how to drive. They can't multitask. Like, that's the thing. Like, when you driving, you have to multitask. You have to have your head on a swivel. You have to stop, start. You got to drive for you. You got to drive for them. You got to look out for pedestrians, animals, other people that's driving it that don't know the rules of the road. Child, not everybody should have a license. I promise you that. And even when you get a license, there should be courses you have to take throughout your driving years, because I feel like people lose. You get comfortable, right? You get comfortable with your driving. You're like, oh shit, I got this. I know how to, whip this, do this. But some of these things are not really safe, and you shouldn't be doing it. And I will say that I'm guilty of some of those things too. But I really, really try to follow the rules of the road, and just be very cautious. Come on. Because that's your life, my life, pedestrian's life, an animal, like, and sometimes you can't even help certain things. Like, you driving and somebody runs in front of your car, or a ball or an animal, and you have to react quickly, and maybe, sometimes it's not, you don't get to react as fast. See, like just now, this car came out of nowhere, child. I promise you, if I didn't do like the double look, that might have been an accident. You gotta do the double look just to be sure. Now, I park over here where they change the tires, and it's crowded, so I'm gonna go this way. But let me see. Give it up. Okay, here we go. I don't really like parking next to other cars, especially when it comes to Sam's Club. But you know what? Oh wait, there's a spot over there. All right, now all these people here. Move it so I can move it. I didn't even see that spot over there. Oh, she big and pregnant. Girl, I know you want to go home and lay down, child. Like she about ready to pop. I didn't see this spot over here. Oh no, it's right by the carts, but I'm gonna move up. Alright, let's get in Sam's Club, get these couple things, and be out. They got Christmas stuff out already. Wild. It's not even Halloween. I had to switch to my phone because I didn't feel like unscrewing the DJI from the car. So, yeah. If y'all want an espresso machine, they got one for $149 at Sam's Club. That's what it comes with. We're going down every aisle because I haven't been here in a while. When I haven't been in a while, let's see what they got. Even though I know that's terrible. Alright, you guys, we're done in Sam's Club. We're gonna head over to Walmart. I used my phone. The footage you'll see. I do think I said it in the video. I'm using my phone. I did not feel like unscrewing this camera once it's screwed into the stand in my car. It's a little annoying to unscrew it and screw it back, so I just took my phone to get any little bit of footage. I just hate fucking terrible, dumb people. Why wouldn't you just pull into a fucking spot? She's blocking the view of everybody making this turn, which is very dangerous because this is the exit for people coming out and people coming in. And she's sitting there on her phone. There's a million spots, you guys. A million spots to park. This dick letting somebody out while a lady's trying to get her cart across the D. Ah! I just hate stupidity. Like, y'all shouldn't have licenses. There's so many people I wish I could just go around and be like, nope, your license is revoked. Come on. Nope, your license is revoked. Nope, your license is revoked. Like, cause y'all just fucking dumb. Like, anyway, I'll see y'all in Walmart. wintergreen stuff. Alright, y'all. We are done. I have to clean my car out, y'all. Because I got some brown stuff on my wipes. These wipes are brand new. These have alcohol in them. If you've been watching me from the old channel, during COVID, I made my own wipes. So let's wipe this one because I don't even know what this brown stuff is. Some sort of liquid. I had this on the side of my car.
God, thank you for making me the baddest bitch alive. You know, or I don't know, I'm just a vibe. All white clothes looking like somebody's bride.
Oh, no. All white and chose. Ew. No, Cardi, no. Yeah, I don't like. Sorry, you guys. I'm still recovering from my little cold. It didn't actually fully develop into like a man down situation, but I did get the sore throat, snotty nose, runny nose, sneezing, coughing. I got all of that. My voice changed. I still am dealing with some phlegm, which is why my voice is not 100% mine. I was on the phone the other day. Somebody was like, "Are you sick?" And I was like, wouldn't say I'm sick, but I do have some remnants of phlegm left. Anyway, during COVID, I was thinking of all type of ways to stay safe, and this has a lot of lint. When I buy Huggies again, Huggies leaves a lot of lint. Anyway, so I decided that I was going to use wipes that I've already usually purchased and just pour alcohol in them, and that way I would have alcohol wipes for the low rather than buying the ones that were already pre-made. I could have gave him that card. I'm sorry, sir. I put my cart back, but he just got it. I would have gave it to him if I knew he wanted it. I'm done, y'all. Let's get home. I spent $70 in Walmart, and I spent $25 in Sam's Club. So we did it. We didn't spend more than $120. Do I need gas? Nope, I don't need gas. So I want to get home, and I want to take these winter clothes also out of my car. My car has been just filled with stuff constantly. I clean it out, and then I put more stuff in it, then clean that out, and then I put more stuff in it. It's been a while since my car has just been nothing in it. I don't like dirty cars. My car's not dirty necessarily, but it is messy because I just have been going back and forth with getting things, donating things, moving things. Like these I'm gonna bring to my job. I found these, my markers, my Bic markers. Yes, I'm gonna bring those to my job, and because I do a lot of like calendars and schedules and things like that, so the colored markers will help just keep me organized. I'm gonna go this way. The traffic, if I go that way, is gonna be ridiculous, and I don't feel like fighting nobody to get out of the dang parking lot. So this way is gonna add an extra 3 minutes to get out, and that's fine. I have a slight headache, you guys. Walmart was crazy. I promise y'all, Sundays used to be the day to go shopping, and if you've been watching me since my old channel over a decade ago, that is when I did most of my shopping on Sundays, because it was less people in these streets. But I don't know what has transpired. I think it happened since COVID. Once COVID hit, Sundays were, come on, can you pay attention? I'm trying to let you go. since COVID, I feel like Sundays became more of a shopping day for people. So, and it just never ended. My Walmart used to be a 24/7 Walmart. You can go at any time of the day or night, weekends, weekday. After COVID, no more 24 hours, and they never went back to 24 hours, which is kind of a bummer. I used to enjoy coming to Walmart at 2 in the morning and doing my shopping, and watching all the crazies. Like, it would be all different kind of people in Walmart at that time. It was definitely sketchy around that time, but it was also very peaceful to get your shopping done and not have to worry about like crowds and stuff like that. So that I do miss. And also just, at any time being able to know that I could just go to Walmart. Like, if I forgot to get something that I needed for the morning, I could legit come to Walmart at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and they were available. But that is no longer a thing, you guys. So I definitely miss that. But what are you gonna do? It's what it is at this point, and I don't think they'll ever go back to the 24 hours, because it's been years. We're going on year 6, and they still have not done the 24 hours again. I don't know if any other Walmarts that were 24 hours, went back to the 24 hours, but mine has not. So I think they close at 11 most nights, and I think they close at 10 today on Sunday. But there's that. Did y'all see the Christmas stuff? I got bit yesterday by something, and my arm is definitely red. It wasn't itching until I scratched it when I was in the shower, and now there's a big red mark. I was on the phone. Well, I was leaving Leah a voice note, and while I was leaving her a voice note, Leah, leave in the comments if you remember this. While I was leaving her a voice note, I felt something like sting me or bite me or whatever, and I saw a little red dot on my arm. But I know if you don't scratch it, it'll usually not bother you as much, because you're not spreading, the antihistamines or whatever. So I just left it alone, and it was fine. And I still felt like a sensation, but this morning when I was in the shower, they stupid asses should have just waited. I can't stand people that can't drive, yo. Anyway, so this morning after I got out the shower, it was really itching, and now it's red. I took a picture while I was outside. I'll show y'all. And again, I don't know what it was. I didn't see anything bite me or sting me or whatever. I was walking chunky, and I just felt something like bing, and I was like, ah. And yeah, now I have a big red mark on my arm. Thank God it's not like really bothering me. It is itchy, but I'm really resisting scratching it. I bought cortisone for when my ear was bothering me, so I'm gonna just put a little cortisone on it when I get in the house, and that stops the itching and helps heal it. So yeah, there's that. I get home a lot faster now that I live in the apartment, because it's closer to Walmart. I don't know how to describe the distance, because I don't really tell y'all where I live, whatever. But I'll be home in like 7 minutes, when before I would take maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes, I don't know, something like that. But I'm making chopped cheese for dinner. It's 2:36. I put my quilt in the washer, old school Corvette, out before I left, so that should be done by the time I get back. Then I'm gonna wash my sheets that I had on the bed, vacuum my bed, and put new fresh sheets on, new quilt, It is cold at night, y'all, so I do be needing a heavier blanket. It's not quite time for flannel yet, but I love me some flannel sheets, and they keep you warm and toasty and your body temperature regulated during the winter. So I have like 3. Oh wait, do I? Y'all remember my sheets got stolen? I don't know. I think I have at least 1 set. Let me go here. I think I have 1 set of flannel sheets, y'all. Almost missed my turn. I'm still getting used to the shortcuts to get to my apartment, because there's a bunch of different ways you could get to my apartment, which I like, but I don't know all of them yet. Sometimes when I'm coming home from different places, I'll use Waze, and Waze will take me like different roads I didn't even know, and I'm like, oh shoot, how I didn't know about this road. But if you've never had a need to travel down a certain road, then why would you go down that road? So last night I watched The Lost Bus. It was on Apple TV, and I think Prime, you can watch it on Prime, but you might have to pay for it on Prime. On Apple TV, it is included with your package. It is based on a true story, you guys, of when the California fires were like out of control. And this story is about a guy who was a school bus driver, and he ends up saving a busload of children just out of chance. And those kids probably would have died if he was not the driver. You know how they say right place, right time? You don't know why certain people are placed into your life or in your world or whatever. I'm a big believer in things don't always happen by chance. There is a higher power definitely, controlling some things. And yeah, so if you have Apple TV or like a Fire Stick or something, definitely check it out. I enjoyed it. There were definitely some parts I was like, oh my goodness, like I can't even imagine like what I would have done. I am trained to survive, shall I say, with certain things. And y'all know I'm already like a doomsday person. Like I'm over prepared for life. But I still don't feel like you can ever be totally prepared for like things you have no idea are coming. And you have to like adjust and figure it out and use your brain and hope that people around you are also like smart and can help you, and you can help each other like survive. I always think about that. I don't know why I've been this way. I've been this way since a child, that I'm always 3 steps ahead. I'm always 3 steps ahead of everybody. I'm always 3 steps ahead of every situation, 3 steps ahead financially, because I am just an over-prepared person in my mind. I feel like because when I was younger, like the older people in my life were not prepared, and not everybody, but certain people, and things happened because these people were not prepared to do certain things or take care of certain things. So it taught me at a young age that you have to always be 3 steps ahead, 10 steps ahead. And I am. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Sometimes I feel like it can be a bad thing because I'm always in my head. Like I am always like, I got to do this and this and this just in case this and this and this happens. So I can admit that it might not always be a good thing because you're always on high alert. But to me, I feel like knowing that I am prepared, can't be prepared for everything, but the things that are in my power to control. And I'm also a Virgo. Virgos are just prepared people. Like we are thinking things out. We are waiting to figure things out. Like we're not just gonna sit around and wait for things to happen. Like that is just not a Virgo trait. And I know a lot of Virgos, and I know some people don't believe in signs, and I say this all the time. This is a new channel for me and there are new people here. There is some truth to the stars and what sign you were born under. I took a lot of classes when I was in college on this particular subject, because I was just so curious as to, does this stuff really have meaning? You know, what stars you were born under, the universe, and all that sort of thing. People, you know, will tell you all it's BS and whatever, and that's their right to believe whatever they want to believe. But I seek information, and science is things that can be. Oh man, I missed it again. The house. Can y'all see it? I'm gonna try to slow it down if the camera caught it. Science is things that can be proven. So you know that there is truth to these things, and people still won't believe the science, and that is fine. Like, some things can't be proven or have not been proven yet, and that's a whole nother story. But for me, I do the research. I am logical. What makes the most logical sense? What has been documented? How many studies have been done? Who was a witness to the, you know, like there's just certain things that you're just like, okay, well that makes sense. And that does not make sense, you know, like, so I try not to argue or get into anything with anybody that, once again, like I was speaking about earlier, that don't necessarily agree with what I think or say or whatever. That's totally fine. You have to believe what speaks to you, because I believe what speaks to me. I don't just listen to what people tell me. I don't just bandwagon jump because the masses are doing it. I don't just believe stuff because that's what was taught to me. Now, things have to make sense. Things have to speak to me. Things have to be logical. I am 45 years old. I've been on this planet for 45 years. There's things that I have been through. There's things that I have, you know, studied on my own. There are things that I just cannot explain, where I know for a fact there is a God, there is a higher being. So, and there's other things that I'm like, oh, this is science, you know? So you just have to, as a person, if you care. Some people don't care about anything. They don't believe in anything. They don't want to do any research. They just go with the flow. And God bless those people, because they are probably the least stressed out of the masses. Like, I'm not one of those people. I must get to the bottom of things. I must know why things are. I must know how things work. I must seek you know, the history behind things and the whys. So yeah, my brain's always going. Like, I'm surprised that I even sleep well at night, because I sleep well, but because I am the type of person who my mind is always going, it's hard to sometimes just be at peace, because you're always seeking the next, like, what makes sense, or things that you have to figure out, you know. All right, you guys, I will see ya when I see ya. I have to do another video, but I don't think I'm going to do it right now. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit. What time is it? It's almost 3. So usually on Sunday, after I run my little errands, I'll come back and I take a nap. But I don't know if I'm gonna take a nap right now. I'm not necessarily hungry, but I might eat something. I don't know. Y'all see how fast I got home? All right, so see y'all soon. Bye.